Hey, just figured I'd do a quick overview of the headers inside the car. These are the Kline Headers. Just give you my thoughts. I've got the Sport Cats from Soul Performance installed for a few months. Then I just did the headers. Right now the car is in normal mode, so it's quiet. The exhaust valve is not open. I'm in third gear on a residential road, so not going too fast. But cabin noise has really not increased unless you're giving it a good amount of gas. And I noticed that above around 4,000 RPMs is really when you know, things really start to wake up and make a little bit more noise per se. And it's a different kind of tone. And from the outside of the car also, the tone has completely changed with the equal length headers, but not necessarily that much louder. I've heard of people say 100% sound increase over stock headers. I don't hear that too much. But this is just off the microphone off of the iPhone, and now I'm in second gear. And I'll open up the valves shortly, but I just want you guys to hear it normal mode. In my opinion, I mean, it completely passes the, you know, wife test or neighbor test. It's not that loud. Not that much louder with the valves closed. Of course, you can hear the car when it starts up. It is, you know, it is fairly loud compared to a regular, you know, commuter car, let's say. But I would say it has more of a howl above 4,000 RPMs. The roads are a little wet, so. I want to say it definitely sounds better. I really like this exhaust note. So again, that was the valves closed. I'm going to open up the valves for you, and I'm going to keep it in Sport Plus mode. Those pops and bangs get a little annoying sometimes. But also not, you know, not that much change. That's valves open. Windows have been closed the whole time, by the way. I'll put it in Sport Plus just so we can hear. So the pops and bangs are more pronounced in sport mode. Some people like that, some people don't. I honestly find the bangs a little over the top most of the time, and I usually drive in Sport Plus mode. I'm not a big fan of the sport mode, but it does sound pretty cool. Now I'll put the windows down a little bit and I'll leave it in sport mode. Definitely a lot more pronounced with the pops. It sounds a little bit more like gunshots with the headers now. And I'll put it in Sport Plus mode now. Roads are a little wet, so I gotta be cautious in second gear. This thing is a monster. See, I think that sounds really good. So Kline Headers, equal length is important to note, and the Soul Sport Cats. I think they make a great combination. Personally, for me, I still want a touch louder, especially, you know, in the cabin. I want a little bit of a different tone. I'm going to be installing the Kline race exhaust in Kona, I believe it's pronounced, and yeah, I'm definitely curious how that's going to sound because it's going to be catalyst system. Now, it might be too loud or too raspy or just too smelly, so I can always add the cats later, and we'll see what happens. I'll definitely be making a video as well, but for now, enjoy. Sounds pretty damn good.